Hi Geminis, this is Paula from Water Cherry Tarot, and I'm going to be doing your reading of how your person sees you. So I am using new Oracle cards for this one, and they're really fun. I really like them a lot. They're called Hip Hop Queens. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in the comment section in links. So if you guys are interested in those cards, you guys can take a look. So let's go ahead and get you guys started. Let me put this down so you can see the cards. Alright, so you're going to look at your past, present, and future on how your person sees you in the past, present, and future. And so right now what you ended up getting is Lotto, which is instincts, okay? So that's how your person is viewing you in the past. So let's take a look at her and see what she has to say for the card. Now remember, for my gentlemen, please don't get lost in the genders because this is for you too, okay? Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look. And so this card has to do with guidelines, game plan, groundwork. You may be used to consulting your group of friends or a trusted parent, confidant, or romantic partner about the ongoing events of your life. But right now, external input is affecting your course of action. Be like Lotto and follow your own lead when it comes to important decisions regarding your path. While counsel is helpful, it can sometimes do more harm than good, especially if your advisors are putting their best interests first and not yours. There is no greater voice in your head than your own, and it's okay to own that. Sometimes you can win the lotto without even buying a ticket. Okay, so right now what's going to be happening is that, well, in the past, your person is seeing you as being very intuitive, using your instincts about whatever's happening in your life. Either this is concerning work, business, anything in general, or this is concerning them. So you know where this lands, okay? So how they're seeing you is that they're seeing you move fast from something that was highly disappointing. Okay, so Eight of Wands has to do with things that are happening rapidly. And so for some of you, you could also be getting information that comes in quick that puts you in a place of being so disappointed and hurt. And it's going to leave you in a place of wondering, why did this happen? Like, why did this situation go down the way it did? And the thing is that you're also going to be getting clarity about why things happened the way they did. Also, for some of you, like I said in the beginning, for some, you guys are moving past whatever you're hearing, whatever has happened. Yes, you're going to take a minute to mourn this situation, whatever this was, but you're going to move and fly past it so fast that you're not going to stick around in this stage for too long. You're going to finally turn around and see what is out there for you with this Two of Cups. Now, if this is a relationship with them, that you did have a relationship with them, they saw you move on from them so hella fast that they didn't even know what to do. They blinked and boop, there you were with somebody else. You found your joy elsewhere. So you moved on from them very, very fast, and that's how they're seeing you right now. Now, if this is just general, like there's certain things that happen in your life that you had to move quickly from, and you got yourself out of that place of being so disappointed, you saw your way out and went towards the things that are going to make you happy. You didn't stick around in this Five of Cups for too long. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at your present moment and how they see you. And you know what? Like, now that I think about it, it kind of makes me want to laugh, because if your person like did see you get into something else so hella fast, they shouldn't be surprised. I mean, I would expect that from a Gemini. Y'all don't play with that. You guys just move on quick. Okay, here we go. You guys got Rihanna, and she represents dominance. You got Four of Wands. You got the Chariot, and you got the Strength. Well, damn. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what Rihanna is all about. Okay. So Rihanna, she represents winning. Okay. So your partner right now, they see you as winning. Winning. They see you influential. They see you being a trendsetter. They see you diligent and prominent. But this card right here, your relationship to the Rihanna card can be complicated. At first glance, it's the ultimate source of empowerment, as it should be, though. Much like Rihanna herself, you must measure your steps before you fall under scrutiny that you didn't anticipate. If you're feeling particularly defenseless, let this card be the messenger to awaken your gusto. Your fire is buried within you, so bring it out. But when the flames get too high, measure your force. Realize how much you must exert to achieve your desired results before jumping right in and coming across too hard. Okay. So for some of you, some of that still remain. If you guys did jump into something else and you didn't even give them a second thought, yeah, you're kind of sad that they're not your partner anymore, but you move on hella quick. You're showing this person that by moving forward and finding something that is better for you, that is more foundational, that's more happy, more celebratory. I feel like you found somebody that meets you better than them, and so now they're seeing you making choices to move in a different direction than them, and it's taking you a lot of boldness and strength to do all of that. So they see you as just being strong. That's what dominance is. You're just strong, and you're just making them moves. Like you're going. And the thing is that you know exactly where you're going, because the Chariot is someone who follows after spiritual things. They follow after the things that bring them progression and growth in their lives. They're not just riding around just to ride around. They know exactly where they're going, and they allow their intuition to lead them in the right place. And if you were that person that just left a situation with them and you decided to move somewhere else, you put yourself in a position to go towards something that's going to give you the ability to grow and to gain strength as a person. And maybe you met somebody who's like minds like you, and you guys just feel like every time you're with each other, it's like a celebration. Like you guys have such a good time. Things are just free flowing. It's not too serious. It's not too much. It's just right. And so you're feeling like you're being drawn to this person, like this person's right for you. And your intuition is telling you that. Now, if that's not the case, where you guys are leaving a relationship, it could be that your partner is seeing you in the present, moving forward outside of what has happened in your life, whatever that message was that was disappointing. They seeing you in a place of finally like changing your mindset and not staying in anything negative, and you guys are just celebrating what you guys are planning to do. You guys are moving yourselves forward and doing it boldly. That I think for some of you, if you guys are moving on to do other things that weren't working, you guys might post it on social media. You guys may be telling other people, or you're just doing things so out loud and so outlandish that people are like, what? Gemini's doing what right now? Say what? Like seriously, they're doing their thing like that. And so it's going to show your dominance, okay? And I think in some ways, some of this stuff that you're doing for other people is going to be a little bit of a shock, because you were doing something else that you're invested in, and you're doing your stuff over there, but now all of a sudden you took a turn and went in a different direction, and I don't think people are expecting for you to take that turn. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at your future part for you, or how your person sees you. And they see you as Yo-Yo, Defiance. Wonder what that's about. Okay. Defiance. And what you got is the Two of Swords. You got the King of Swords. And boom. Look at. You got the World. And what also came out is the Tower. Wow. And the Five of Pentacles. No shit. Okay, so for some of you, this could be the first thing that I mentioned. If you guys decided to move forward with somebody brand new hella quick, ooh, they were not expecting that, honey. They were not. But let's take a look. Before I say anything, let me just jump into Yo-Yo and see what she's all about. Okay. Okay. So yo-yo is self-defense, is opposition, is confrontation. Pulling a yo-yo card means your back is up against the wall. If you're feeling like you're being pushed around, it's not all in your head. The pressure's on. But guess who won't crack? Just like the yo-yo toy, if you feel like you're sliding downward, a quick snap and you'll be back up. That may mean calling out behavioral patterns in the people around you or even yourself. It's fine to put some bass in your voice. Just make sure you're still kind. If you can keep your cool, you'll stay in total control. And so what's happening here is that your person is seeing that if things have happened between you and them that left you at first in indecision, you're breaking free from that, because here you are as the King of Swords. You graduated from this 2 to this King of Swords. In the past, they thought you were going to be stuck in that. They thought you were going to be stuck right here for a long period of time. But you're like, no, bitch, here we go, we're off. And you just, boom, you just went, you literally broke yourself free from this 2 of Swords. So they probably did see you a little bit upset about the relationship not working, and they probably thought that you were going to be in 2 minds, probably doing the back and forth, on and off, and that's not what happened. I think something inside of you with instincts helped you realize that you didn't need to stay there with this person. And I think when you finally realized that, you took that shit off your eyes, and then you're able to see and realize who you freaking were. You are the King of Swords. You know how to rule. You know how to make judgments. You know how to delegate. You know how to do things in life. You know how to be a good thinker, because that's what air signs are. They really think through a lot of things, and they're very smart people too. Like you guys know how to figure out situations out very, very quickly. And so here you are, finally you're free, and you set yourself away from that, and boom, here you came with the world. With that sword, you're like, not today. We're not doing this anymore. I don't feel like I'm aligned with you anymore. It is time to go. And you felt like the cycle with this person, it needed to end. It had to stop. So I don't know what caused for this to happen, or what they did, or what you did, or what you both did, but you decided to no longer stick in that anymore, and you found your joy by getting yourself out of this. And it shocked the living shit out of this person, to the point that it just literally shook everything in their lives upside down. The relationship they had with you, it's no longer there. Everything's crumbled. And so if they're going to rebuild, it ain't going to be with you, honey. And so you left them straight up out in the cold with the 5 of Pentacles. They are seeing this as a freaking loss. A loss. Yeah. For others of you, this is for a very, 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 very small percentage of you. Okay? So don't beat me on this one. This is a very small percentage of you. What happened was that they saw that you finally made decisions to end certain things, and it turned out that the person that you decided to go towards did some funky ass shit, and it put you in a place of the tower where things just shook your life up with this new person. And this person made you feel so isolated and so alone that now you're by yourself. So they saw you go through the transition of you leaving them quickly, finding somebody else, and now being single again. That's for a very small few of you. Okay? Now, for the rest of you who are just dealing with general stuff in your life, your partner is just seeing you just whizzed right through things. And they understood that everything that happened in your life, you refused for it to allow it to dictate how things were going to be. Even if it messed things up for you, even if it put you in a place of loss and feeling like you're alone, somehow you're going to be in a place of, fighting for yourself somehow. you're not going to be backed up into the corner. You're not. You're going to continue to fight for yourself, fight for your family, fight for the things that you want out of life, and finally make some serious changes where you either leave things behind, leave situations behind, or leave, relationships behind, and move yourself forward to things that are better. That's something sometimes that we have to do. We have to make sacrifices, especially if we feel like people are not supporting us or not putting us first, or putting us in positions where we have to fight for our lives. So for right now, it could go either way. Which one this, how this relates to you and how this is your story. But they just saw you go through so much and finally just ending a lot of these situations that put you in that place where you have to be defiant, where you all of a sudden have to make quick decisions and move yourself forward because you don't want to continue to be in situations that weren't good for you. So far this is how we're getting it. I don't think I really have to draw any cards. I know this was very quick for y'all. But if it resonated, please leave me a like and subscribe. And if it didn't, it's okay. Just watch other videos and hopefully those really resonate for you. Because remember, there's a lot of people watching these videos, and it's whatever Spirit picks up at the moment, okay? And this is what Spirit had to pick up on. All right, guys. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Have a good one. Bye.